I love all bitches, round, square, oval bitches, rich, poor, slave bitches, smart, dumb, crazy bitches, rude, horny, dirty bitches.
Okay, so a few videos ago I told you guys how I went out for breakfast and I had this sandwich that was really fucked up. So here's the sandwich right here, guys. This cost me 12. I had a voice crack. $12 I think in total. Oh my god, another one. There was some coleslaw there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big pan of it. And then there's this fries with the pickle. What the fuck? I know it's upside down. I'm turning my head right now to watch this. Hopefully you guys are too. And there's this big ass sandwich, man. Like, how the fuck does somebody eat this? Like, who the hell serves this? I thought it was gonna be like a regular sandwich, and like, you know, it was gonna be really good. So it's like, okay, $12, whatever. Same price as like buying a burger combo. And like, what the fuck? This shit, look how big it was. And I'm going to show you guys one more thing that this is probably my most favorite dessert now. Thanks to my fucking sister, because she showed me this place. It's so good. Here we go. You ready? Oh, okay. That doesn't look too great right now. You can't really see it. But that right there, ladies and gentlemen, motherfuckers. Oh, that's some good shit. It's called Menchie's or Munch. Yeah, Menchie's. I'm pretty sure it's called. It's actually getting quite viral right now. It's kind of going out there. But so that's cheesecake bits, and that's cookie dough bits, I guess, and that's red velvet, I think, frozen yogurt, which it's like, what is it, cookies and cream mixed with like some red crap. It's really fucking delicious. It tastes like cookie dough, basically. No, that's what it is. That white stuff is cookie dough, and the red stuff, I'm not sure exactly what that is. But yeah, this shit right here, oh my, I might go get some of that shit today. I haven't had a cheat day for about a week, so I think I'm cheat meal. I think it's gonna be my cheat meal right here, man. This shit, oh, it's not even too bad because it is frozen yogurt, but with the toppings you end up like, I go there sometimes, I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna add any toppings to it. I'm gonna just have the straight frozen yogurt. It tastes good enough. You get there and it's just like, for an extra $1 or $2, I could put a lot of good shit on this. And you just end up doing it. It's just not worth buying it without that shit on it. You know, it's just not. It does not feed my craving, bitch. But yeah, I want you guys to tell me right now, what is your favorite cheat meal? Being like, okay, let me rephrase that. What is your favorite shitty thing to eat? Which would be, by that I mean like not good for you. Like it's really fattening. It's probably crappy. I bet if you guys tell me like Pop-Tart or Big Mac, I'm gonna slap you across the. Give me something good, man. You gotta tell me something real good. And before, like, Al can't excuse me, I am in a bodybuilding competition. I never eat junk food. It's so bad for you. Like, grow the fuck up and be a man and eat healthy for the rest of your life, you fat ass. Okay, good one. Oh dear, it's lunchtime. Hey, look at that. Whoever just wrote that big message. Hey, look, your mom's calling you. Bodybuilding my ass. Only bodybuilding you're doing is lifting your own belly up. That's some bodybuilding. And was I gonna say this Android I have, the Galaxy S2? Kind of sucks as I bought it right before the S3 came out, and I had to buy it just for other stuff, and I couldn't really. I wanted to wait, but they told me like 2 months. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm not waiting 2 more months to get a fuck because I have no phone right now. I gotta tell you, the battery on this thing is so fucking shit. I think I got a really bad one when they actually gave me it, which is kind of evil as fuck. Cause like, I mean, I know my friend, right? He has a really bitchy mom. She's kind of sexy. I heard that. I don't really know. I've never really seen her, but apparently she's really bitchy. And she took her son's Android, like she went with him, whatever. She's like, hey, my son just bought this. The fucking battery is shit. Exchange it now. And they did. They gave her a free one. I didn't do that. I probably should have, but yeah, the first day I got it, it ran out of battery in like an hour. So I recharged the whole thing fully, and it lasted me like half a day. It's like, what the fuck? If I run Skype on this thing, that's it. Just Skype, nothing else open. It runs out of battery in 2 or 3 hours. Like, it's almost dead. What kind of a fucking phone is that? I remember having the normal phones, man. The ones where you flip them, and then you could have the little keyboard for the texting. I could leave that shit on for a year, man. Shit would not run out. But then again, there's really no apps on that. It was the only app you have is like the shittiest internet, and like who the hell even, there's like no images even on it, and then you got like, that's it. There's nothing else on there. I guess you could watch some porn on there, but it's not even touch screens. Fuck those. I hate those phones. I actually still have mine. If anybody wants it, just, you know, give me your name and your number and your address, and I'll send it to you. But yeah, for now I'm still smithing. I actually sold a bunch of my crap, not a bunch of it. I bought some more coal. I only have this much left in my cash box. 34 mil. Shit. If I didn't get that Zebo drop, I'd be minus 50 mil right now. What the hell? But yeah, I am slowly starting to sell them off a little bit. I mean, not all of them, just the things that have already rose a good-ish amount. I just feel like selling it. Botnuke, I just have, I don't even know, man. I have no idea what's going on. honestly, the way I feel about it is Jagex is just not going to get rid of them because it's, I mean, the amount of people that play RuneScape now is just so little. If they get rid of the botters, like, they might as well just shut down the game. Or if they get rid of the botters, they're going to probably have to lay off some J-mods and this and that, and it's just, I don't know. I guess for the company, it's not really too smart of a move because, you know, yeah, people get laid off and stuff like that, and that might kind of suck for them, but you know what, that's fucking life, man. The real life economy in 2012, man, people lose their fucking job when they live in like a half the size mansion, like a $500,000 house, which actually reminds me. When I went to this breakfast, right here, you might see in the background. Yeah, right here. See, this is this right here is a real estate book, right? I was looking at some pictures of some houses and shit, and holy fuck, a normal house these days is $300,000 to $400,000, man. Like, I remember when I looked at these nice houses, they were like $200,000 to $300,000. If you went around $400,000, you'd be getting like a good mansion almost, man, like a really nice one. And like a $400,000 house now is like a regular house. It's kind of fucked up. And I've always believed this ever since my uncle told me this when I was in grade 3, and I believed it, and it's completely true. A car is the worst investment you can make. It's actually, you might as well just drop $5,000 in your fucking ground and have some lucky fuck pick it up. And a house is like one of the most smartest investments you could ever make. I think actually buying farmland is probably the most smartest investment you can do. It's, first of all, it's safe. It's mostly safe unless like your field gets flooded or some shit. And it's really good for the long run because, especially here in Canada, right? We're expanding quite quick, right? People, you know, living here now because it's a free country. It's okay economy. Well, it's got a really good economy actually, even compared to the Americans, right? Don't hate me. I'm just saying our dollar is bigger than yours right now, and you got a lot of rich people in America. We really shouldn't have too much of a higher value. We've never been above you guys except for the past few like months and years, and that's because your economy is slowly going down. We're going up. I think I don't really know how our economy is doing, but I don't really pay attention to that shit. I don't really care. I just live my life, as Rihanna told me. Just live your life. But yeah, so like, I think, like, I know my aunt, right? She bought her house for about $350,000, like 4 years ago, maybe 5, and they spent her husband's like he's good with making shit, like he's a trades. I forget what is it called. Fuck, people who build fucking shit and work on like the floors and. I don't know. I can't think of the name right now. But you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I guess construction you can kind of say is a small term. But he does something in particular. Actually, I think for his job, he actually makes plane parts, which is kind of fucked up. That's crazy, but that's what they do with their job. But anyways, he put about $20,000 into his basement. He finished it, right? Because normally when he bought the house, there was like pink insulation on the walls and shit. There was nothing done. The floor was just there. So he put like the fake hardwood floor on it. Not fake, but like well, it's fake, but like. It's hardwood floor where you fucking random. You put it together, and it's like a puzzle. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's like you put a puzzle together basically, and it's a hardwood floor. It's fake. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I'm sure some of you guys might know what that is. It literally just goes together like pieces of puzzles. Like that's all it was. It's just a puzzle. And then for like the corners, you would just get your saw and chop some off. And it cost about $20,000, and his house value went from $350 to $400, right? And then now it's worth $500 because it's increased in price, or $470, I think they told me, around there. So that's kind of fucked up, man. They made $70,000 just off the actual house rising in like 4 or 5 years. Some people work full time, shitty jobs like minimum wage, and they make like what $20,000 a year. This person just bought a house and made that much without doing shit all, right? And on top of that, they made an extra $30,000, putting in maybe like a month of work. We obviously have to have some skill in the trades to be able to do that stuff. He put up drywall and more insulation, stuff like that, right? He made a washroom, like he actually built the washroom downstairs, and he put heated tiles underneath. That's pretty sick too, I think. It's like these little electric things. Every time you turn on the light, well, he has a separate one for it. You can turn it on. Heats up the floors for the winter time. It's sick. New door. He built 3 rooms in the bit. It's pretty sick, honestly. He got cable wires running down there, and it's everything. It's awesome, I think. And he made $30,000 within like a month just because of what he did, which kind of makes me think like that'd be an awesome job in the future, right? That's what some people do. Like they flip houses. I'm getting so off topic. Like this video is just. Someone commented a few days ago, like, "What the fuck, Alcan? You don't even talk about RuneScape. Like, what kind of RuneScape video maker are you?" I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really care. I do what the fuck I want to do. Yeah, it seems like flipping houses actually really seems smart. You like not flipping really, but you buy it, you soup it up a little bit, like you soup up your mom or your car or some shit, Oh, that's one gay thing. I got friends these days that are souping up their cars. 3 grand, 4 grand, 5 grand. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Save that shit. Who cares about your car? Trying to fucking... You're gonna drive off a cliff one day, probably, jump out of the car, have your parachute with you. You'll be safe. But your car's going downhill. Dumbest thing ever, investing money in your car when you don't even have, like, enough money for college next year. Fucking retards. I mean, if you're a staker and you're winning, you know, Mustangs here and there, go ahead, you know, that's up to you. But if you're working minimum wage and you're spending 4 grand on your car and you're in high school, you're a dumbass. Just flat out, you're a dumbass. Unless your parents are rich, then you're a spoiled bitch. But yeah, I don't know, it kind of seemed... Fucking voice crack. I'm still a little bit sick. I'm getting a little bit better. But yeah, it does really seem kind of a cool business, I guess, to get into, is flipping houses. You know, you just buy it, soup it up, do your shit. What you need, obviously, you gotta know what the hell you're doing, I guess. And then you just sell it for a lot more. I mean, I don't really see how it could go downhill, honestly, because I got a teacher at my school. He's in the trades, like he's our construction teacher, whatever, wood shop, whatever you want to call it. And he bought, like, he has his own house, right? And then he has a separate building that he bought, like an apartment kind of thing. Like, there's like 3 or 4 separate apartments in this building, like one of those kind of things. Probably worth about $400,000-$500,000, and he's renting it out to 3 different families. And the lucky thing about it is, obviously, when you do this kind of stuff, you can, if something happens to the house, you can fix it yourself because you're quite good with your hands. That kind of came out wrong, but you know what I mean, right? So he doesn't have to call a plumber and shit. Well, actually, no, plumbing he has to call because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing plumbing. But for things like fixing the roof or this and that, he can do it himself, right? The door is broke or some shit, he can do that himself. He saves himself a lot of money doing that. And on top of that, they're paying his rent for the house, and on top of that, he's keeping money in his pocket. So that I want to do that in my future, man. I don't care if I live with my mom, all right? If I got a job and I live with my mom, I will save up enough money to buy a nice, like, apartment kind of thing and rent it out to people and just have them pay that off for me. In 10 years, that thing is, like, almost paid off. 10, 15 years, it's paid off. I just made, like, $1 million and I didn't do shit but sit on my ass. I know in the States, actually, that I think what I heard is that 3 months, if you don't pay your rent, you get kicked out, but legally you can't sue the person if they didn't pay you. That's what I heard. I'm not sure how often that happens in the States. Probably in some ghetto places, I'm guessing it happens quite often. But here in Canada, I don't think it's really ever happening. I mean, I have a friend that did it. His dad did it. You know, they always paid their rent. My teacher, they always pay his rent. So I don't really know. But here in Canada, I guess it doesn't happen too much. You know, good economy, right? Good economy. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed my RuneScape video I made today. Talked a lot about I didn't talk once about RuneScape, actually. Oh yeah, I talked about the coal I have in my inventory. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm so embarrassed when I get voice cracked. It's just really embarrassing. It's some grown man just, hey guys. That was a good fake one. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed. And lick my nuts, bitch.